Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lee W. Johnson, and today I just wanted to talk about manifestation techniques and really how things manifest, the process that actually happens. There's a bit more to it than most of these new age manifestation channels talk about, so I just wanted to get into that. But first, the intro. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, please do the usual stuff. Like, subscribe, and press the notification bell so you know when videos come out. And if you'd like to support the channel, please press the join button. And comment. I love comments. I love replying to comments. I love hearing from people. So please comment and share and, all that stuff that you do with YouTube channels. So today, manifestation. We've got all these new age manifestation channels and people on YouTube and blog posts and everywhere actually. And they usually portray themselves having these amazing lives and traveling and rich and, they did some manifestation technique that all of a sudden the next day they had $5,000 in their bank account. And then you sit there and you try this technique and nothing happens, and you're kind of figuring out is there something wrong with you, but there usually isn't. Now, in Magick, before all these new age people came along and the law of attraction and all of that stuff, that people speak about nowadays, with Magick we kind of realized at some point what's going on. And we have spoken about this in the Black Hat chats. It's come up quite a few times, but I don't think we've actually done anything specific focusing on the topic itself. So that's why I wanted to actually mention it today. So in order for something to manifest physically, it first needs to manifest astrally. What this means is that something will manifest on the astral plane, and then it will slowly bleed through to the physical plane. Okay, so when we do spell work and things like that, if it's for something that is not already manifesting on the astral, it first needs to form on the astral, and therefore it can actually take a while for that thing to actually come through and manifest physically. If it's something that is just not, it hasn't even started manifesting on the astral plane, it first needs to be formed and it needs to manifest there. And this can take a period of time. There's no real definite answer as to how long it can take, but we like to think about it being about 2 to 4 weeks. Now, when you see all these people on their YouTube channel saying that I did a manifestation technique and the next day it manifested, what is probably happening is that these people are tuned in to what's already manifesting on the astral, which is why it happens so quickly. And this is where people are having a lot of difficulties with their magic and with manifestation techniques, because they do the same thing and the next day they don't have it. And then they give up. They think there's something wrong. They start thinking negative thoughts, and those negative thoughts block the manifestation itself. But you need to understand that it's not going to happen immediately if it hasn't started manifesting on the astral plane already. But these people are picking up, they are in some fashion, in some way sensitive, and they are picking up what has already been started manifesting. And it may be that they have this a flow that's happening. So they started off and they intuitively picked up, they don't know it themselves, they intuitively pick this thing up, and then they do a manifestation technique, and a day or 2 or 3 days later it's manifested. They have this money, and now they have this confidence. But because that flow has already started, the next thing then starts manifesting, and the next thing starts manifesting. but it's already manifesting over here on the astral. But all they're doing is they're just following that flow. So they carry on doing these manifestation techniques, and the things keep manifesting, and they become these master manifestors. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. I'm not saying they are talking shit or they are, bringing you a load of bullshit. I'm just saying that if somebody else tries the same manifestation technique and it doesn't work the same way, they start to think negatively, and they start to think they're useless and they can't do it, and they shouldn't. All it means is that you are trying to manifest something which hasn't started to manifest, and that's the difference. That's where these people are manifesting things immediately, is because it's already started to manifest on the astral, and it's gotten to that point where it's about to bleed through to the physical realm. They do their manifestation technique, and all of a sudden it manifests physically. So when you're doing your magic, when you're doing manifestation techniques, if it doesn't manifest physically in a day or two, don't think that there's something wrong with you, or there's something wrong with your magic, or your spell work didn't work. Give it at least 2 weeks. If you can, give it a month. 4 weeks is actually, between 2 and 4 weeks is usually a good time period to actually judge whether your magic's working or not. Now, not all of your magic's going to work. There are a lot of elements that come in and can cancel out what you're doing. It could be your own thoughts. It could be something that is bigger than what you're actually trying to manifest. So when you're doing your spell work or your manifestation techniques, just give yourself the time you need to actually manifest it. So you do your spell work and you put out the energy, and that energy then goes into the astral, and it starts to form the thing that you are, the desire on the astral. But then it's got to come and it's got to bleed through to the physical, and you need that period of time to actually allow that to happen. If it's something that is already manifesting on the astral, and you do your spell work, and in a day's time or 2 days' time you've manifested it, great. All you've done is you've picked up on what's happening on the astral already, and you just follow through with your manifestation technique to bring it through into the physical realm. But if it's something that you need to manifest completely from scratch, just make sure you give yourself the time. I do think that a lot of people on YouTube at the moment are giving this false impression that you can do this 5-5-5 technique and the next day you'll have like $10,000 in your bank account or something like that. It's not going to happen the same for everybody. It's not going to happen in the same time frame for everybody. And you just need to be aware of that. And therefore not think that there's something wrong with you or you're not doing something right. You could be doing everything right, you're just not allowing yourself enough time. And when it doesn't then manifest, you then block it, you then push it off the tracks, off the rails, because now it's not working. So, just be patient. Patience is a very, very good thing. It's a virtue, they say. So be patient with your magic, be patient with yourself, and allow things to happen the way they need to, the way they should. And that's it. Quick, short one, and I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Cheers.